This week on the Absolute Talk Show. This is a pretty capturing article title. I won't fucking lie.
Okay.
Co-pilot who jumped from plane upset about hard landing.
Wow.
Would you rather have to survive against a bear or a Mexican cartel when you owe them money?
Mexican cartel any fucking day.
Mexican cartel, just because I want the chance to prove to myself I could be like the main protagonist and like
100%. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back
Welcome back to the Absolute.
to the absolute.
To the Absolute Talk Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Absolute Talk Show. It's your host, Peej, with the whole gang, almost. Brent and Jake are here, and I got one of the OGs of the crew back with the fam, Colin Gallo, my boy. How are you?
brah. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Fuck yeah.
I've never done
Yeah.
a podcast before, so this is gonna be really fun.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. We're
Let's
happy
get
to
it.
fucks have you here, dude.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers
Yes,
to
come on.
it.
Cheers.
Hell yeah. 100%.
No drink?
Come on. Yeah, you got some
Yeah,
water.
I know you got that
Yeah,
big
yeah,
old jug.
yeah, yeah, give me that
Hey, yeah.
It's only like a gallon.
Hey,
All right.
that better be gone by the time we're done with this podcast.
You better
Oh, yeah.
pee
No,
three times before we're done.
that's got to be done by halftime.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Refill. That's funny. As
I
shit.
saw how high you raised that fucking thing. It's almost empty.
Half full.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's a workout.
Well, hey, I got a lot on the agenda today, but I did think that the proper way that we should start this out would be how you ended up becoming our friends.
Oh man, you're expecting me to tell
Dude.
stories. What the
Here
hell?
we go.
I'll start
I
us.
would Jake take the seat because
Oh,
you're way
okay.
better at stories than I am.
Okay, so we're going to take you back to my senior year in high school, dude. So this is the time that I was a troubled teen, had a bunch of anger issues, and didn't know my asshole from my elbow.
Didn't?
So, yeah, didn't. Couldn't tell you. So, basically, I was just, like, super depressed. It was, like, 3 months into my senior year, super sad that I wasn't going to graduate with any of my, like, fellow classmates that I had, like, grown up with. Everything like that. And then one day, it was, like, the start of the day, and I'm sitting in Mrs. Cisco's class, and I'm just sitting there chilling, high as a kite, might I add. And then Colin's just sitting there writing something on the chalkboard, right? Or was it the whiteboard?
I can't remember. It was probably a whiteboard.
Yeah.
A
One of the two.
chalkboard would have been annoying.
Chalkboards
No,
are
I remember.
pretty...
No, Cisco had a chalkboard.
She did have a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
yeah,
One of
she
the
had a
few that
chalkboard.
were left in the 2020s, basically?
Yeah. So
I think it's a
basically-
relic.
Yeah.
It's probably worth a few grand.
Yeah, probably.
Honestly, probably actually
It
is.
probably is.
But yeah, he was doing something for psychology at the time and writing stuff on the whiteboard or chalkboard, one of the two.
Yeah.
And I had just kind of like said something to him, and I was like, "That's really cool." Like I had asked him like what he was doing, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just writing something for psychology." And I was like, "Well, that's fucking cool." I'm like, "That's above my pay grade right there." Essentially,
Hang on. Okay, now I'm going to interject.
yeah.
I was writing words and their definitions.
So
is it-
so
that's
And
not-
Jake goes, that's out of my pay
Well,
rate,
to be-
dude.
to be fair-
still out of this day, that's above my pay grade.
Yeah, 100%, dude. He just goes, that's more than I can handle.
Yeah.
to be fair, if I didn't take the class, I probably would have been pretty astonished.
Do you
by those
remember
words.
one of those vocab words?
There was just words. I think it was more so terms, like flash bulb memory, I think is one of them.
Do you know what that means?
Assuming that I'm even getting it right, I know it's flash
Should we look it up?
something. Yeah, look it up.
Yeah, we'll look it up.
Jamie, pull that up.
yeah. Trent's the new
What's it
Jamie.
called again? A flash what?
Flash bulb memory,
Bulb?
perhaps?
B-U-L-B?
Yeah,
think
it's right
so.
there.
Psychology
All
definition.
right.
All right.
I don't have my glasses. I can't read the definition.
A
Let's see.
flash
No,
bulb
no, no, no,
memory.
no, no, no,
Hey,
no,
hey,
no.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do it.
Yeah.
Is it when you're in moments of high stress and your senses make everything slow down, and it is a much more vivid memory when you recollect on it?
Doesn't look like it.
No.
No.
You got the vivid memory, though.
Yeah, that counts.
A flash bulb memory is a vivid, long-lasting memory about a surprising or shocking event that has happened in the past.
So I guess he was kind of right.
Yeah,
I should have worded it.
I'll
better.
give
That's
you a
unfortunate.
B. I'll give you a B.
Okay.
Okay.
Give
That's
you a
better
B,
than I
he
got in
says.
Cisco's.
Yeah, well,
You
then
get
shit,
a
we'll
B.
take it. Then we take that. But anyways,
Hey, B is passing.
yeah. So
Yes.
so
C doesn't stand for college.
so, but that's essentially how I met him. Is I was asking him about what he was doing, and then from there, it was basically we were chit chatting. It was just like we should hang out sometime, and then he hit me up, and it was best friends ever since. And then it was
Yeah, it was
come
actually
to the squad.
It was
Dude,
super dope.
I
Yeah.
remember the first time I met you.
Yeah,
Do
I
you?
remember the first time
Dude,
I met you.
You know what? Do you want to go? Do you want to say this? This shit's so fucking great.
Well, I have to-
I don't remember this.
You remember it.
Yeah, you'll remember as soon
Oh,
as
I
you
will
start
as
to
soon
tell
as
the
you
story.
tell me.
I'm not trying to pass the torch too much, but you are seriously way better than me at telling stories, and this one is too funny to fuck up.
Dude, I don't remember a lot of it, unfortunately.
Well, okay. I mean, the main details are me and you had been hanging out for a couple months, I think, and this
Yeah.
was the beginning of winter, so we didn't see
Yeah.
each other for like the first half a year that me and you were friends.
Yeah, pretty much.
More or less, you ended up coming over while Jake hit me up to go out partying. We were gonna go drinking or something like that. And well, I guess I'll just come right out and say it. You stuck your ass out the passenger window.
First time I met you, dude. We just told that story like
you?
last fucking episode, dude.
Oh fuck,
That's so crazy.
fucking funny,
that's
dude.
hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first time I met Colin, I shoved my bare ass out a window at a passing family,
Yeah.
and 2 children saw my brown eye and fruit basket.
Yeah.
I don't know if the statute of limitations gonna help you out on that one.
Oh yeah, it's past 7 years.
Yeah, no, we're well beyond it.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
That's
We're good.
bullshit.
Yeah, no, this was pure high school shit.
Yeah.
It was. That was. Oh my gosh,
That was
so
like
long ago.
That was like 2015, 2016.
Yeah,
Something
had
like
to have
that.
been.
Yeah.
Because I met you in my graduating year, so 2016. So
Yeah.
2015,
That
2016.
was.
fucking years
That was almost
ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
That's crazy. 8 years ago.
Yeah.
God. But yeah, no, dude, so I remember like I think it might have been like the second time that I ever met you. You, me, and Jake, and I can't remember who else was with us. Was it Tabitha? Is that the bitch's name? I don't remember. There was some chick that was with us.
Oh my gosh, you're talking about.
Do you know who I'm? Do you know?
Yes,
Yeah, you know who I'm
yes.
fucking talking about. Do you know who I'm fucking talking about?
You probably don't remember her. Wasn't she good friends with Ian? Isn't that how we knew her?
I don't even know. I'm pretty sure that you guys knew her.
Where
and
were we?
We were in Somerset at the park.
No, then it would have been.
Oh,
No, it would have been.
I'm thinking of something completely different. I don't remember this at all.
I don't know. Jake, I think you might have it over here.
Did she work at Phillips with us? That one?
No.
Oh,
No.
fuck. Okay. Emma?
This was
Emma.
Could have been Emma.
That would make sense. Yes.
Yeah.
okay. Maybe.
That
sure.
makes sense.
Sure. It was Emma.
Not to name drop.
Oh, there's no last
There's
name.
no last
There's
name.
no
We're not
last
worried.
Bruh, 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 bruh.
It's not like nobody knows her last name is.
Yeah, right.
It's not- nice. But no. So I remember the 4 of us met, and then you and I were like, "Dude, let's climb on top of the bathroom."
Oh my god.
That's right.
And then you
That's
and I
right.
climbed on top of the bathroom.
And we had a talk
and
for
we
like a
sat
minute.
there and we had like a full out fucking heart to heart conversation for like an hour or more.
I totally forgot about that memory. That's
and
such a
Jake,
nice
you
memory.
were hanging out with whoever it was, and I know I remember at some point I made a joke that you were probably getting top, but
I remember.
It definitely wasn't. I wish I could say it was. Definitely wasn't.
Swing and miss kind of night.
Probably.
swing and miss kind of night.
Sounds about right.
But no, dude,
No,
that,
wait. If it was,
If it was Emma, that
it wasn't.
would've-
Yeah, no.
I think
Was
it
it
was like
Maya? Dude, we
Oh
gotta
my
figure this out.
We're gonna get it.
I
Dude.
keep thinking like Tabitha or Tabby or something,
Dude,
or
I don't-
Tammy
vaguely
or,
familiar.
No, I don't know anybody that sounds with that name. Not even close.
I know a Tabitha nowadays. I don't. Maybe that's who I'm thinking of, but
No way.
no.
If I'm,
or no,
if I'm
that's not what I
remembering
meant to
right,
say.
it was this chick was like
What'd she look
she
like?
she had an obsession with just like showing people her tits.
Dude. Yes. I know who you're fucking.
That's what gets him.
Tasha.
Yes, there it is.
I probably was getting dome. I'm not even gonna lie. I was probably getting my dick sucked.
That's all
I remember this. Yep.
That's all it took.
Oh, dude, we figured it out. They
Yeah,
were fucking-
Tasha. Shout out Tasha for the fuck.
So fucking
Dude.
funny, dude.
She gave some okay top. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all.
I remember Tasha being a very nice girl.
Yeah. Okay.
I love how that was the defining characteristic. She shows her tits a lot.
Oh yeah.
I knew who you were talking about fucking immediately.
I'm surprised. Unfortunately, a lot of people we hung out with back then were quite loose.
Yeah, and she was one of them. I'm so glad
Not just-
I never found out.
Not just the
Oh, dude.
females we would hang out, but all the males too. It was
Yeah,
like
dude.
everyone just slept with each
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
I
dude.
didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like a fucking school local orgy.
Dude, okay.
All
I'll tell
Midwest schools
I'll
are.
tell this story real quick. So
Hudson, not so much.
after this, you'll think different. So I remember I was taking a drive with. I had two of my homies in front, and there was kind of like the group slut in the back with me at the time. Dude, it was so funny because next thing I know, she's giving me top while two of my homies are in the front seat, and they look back and they're like, no way. Dude, she's sitting there like gagging on my fucking dick while two of them are up in the front.
Okay.
Dude, it was,
Gosh.
Listen, we don't need to know that specific.
yeah, you do. It makes it funny. It makes the story funny.
Can you, when you're in post edit, can you make the last 2 minutes just one long beep? He's like,
right.
you have to know the details.
And then that's okay. It'll end with no shame in my game.
No, yeah.
That's okay.
That's so fucking funny, dude. Oh
He's
my
like-
god.
And yeah, that's the story.
Yeah. Wow. J. Cole. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
So
He was actually generally nice.
Yeah, he was. He really was. He was actually a nice dude.
He was a partier for sure.
Oh yeah. That whole group was.
100%.
I feel like high school party. I mean, I don't know how any of these people are nowadays, so I'm not gonna try and make judgments on them as they are now. But from my experience, partying in high school, like no one gives a fuck back then. No one cares
Dude.
at all about anything.
None.
If
Yeah.
they do, it's always themselves and
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
100%.
just getting drunk and stuff.
You want to know what's crazy? We didn't really start partying up until like our senior year. We didn't ever party.
Yeah, no, none
at
of us
all.
did.
None of us.
None of us were really
I-
partiers. Like we had like the super occasional time where we would do some shit with our friends
Yeah.
throughout. Like, and I'm talking like maybe once like every 6 months.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If that. Because I remember one time after, I think it was right after high school, we all got drunk at your mom's house and got fucking sloshed.
Oh,
Oh,
hey, was that the
yeah.
pool party? Was I there for that?
Was Brandon? Do you remember Ian and Brandon being there?
Yeah, wasn't that your graduation party?
No,
No.
different time.
No.
Oh,
No.
this is you finished a high school year, and then just
This is when I
celebrated.
was dating
Yeah.
Allison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this was before me.
yeah.
Oh, was it before you then?
Yeah, it had
Okay.
to have been.
All right.
I think I started hanging out with you like a year after.
Yeah, so this was like right before we met you then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, literally right before then.
Yeah.
That's
wow,
crazy.
that's wild.
Well, it didn't take me long to start partying with you.
Yeah, dude.
100%.
Jake, I love you. You indoctrinated me into the party crowd hard. And I'm not saying I
Dude.
regret like 99% of those memories, but there are a few nights where I'm like, we could have gone a bit easier.
Dude, want to know what the funny thing
I'm not
is?
saying I'm blaming you, but I'm not saying it wasn't your fault.
Dude,
I'm just saying you're an influence.
dude, the funny part about it is Colin partied way fucking harder than I did.
Bro, I remember.
Dude, I remember
Dude, I was youthful.
Dude, I remember getting calls at 3 a.m. I'm up at the fucking cabin.
dude.
And he's like, dude, I'm running away from the cops. I'm in the middle of a field. I'm fucking Batman. Dude, do you remember this? You were
I do.
trashed. Yeah.
I didn't come
That
to the
was,
conclusion.
wasn't
I
that
was-
when you were with me?
No, this was
You were out in
this was my
fucking-
second real party.
Okay,
ever
no, I
went
do
to.
remember this.
Were
Okay,
you-
yeah.
Were you in Amory or up past Amory?
It was up past Amory
Yeah.
somewhere. I don't remember the town's name. I wish I did. I used to, but I-
Webster? No.
No, it was a really tiny town.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta ask. You remember that party that we went to together?
Up in Turtle Lake.
No, not in Turtle Lake. I never went to a party with you in Turtle
The
Lake.
one right
Yeah,
down
you
the
did.
road.
I have pictures of you holding a dog from a party at Turtle Lake. And you look really happy in that picture.
You're really gonna have to show me that picture.
He probably got really fucked up.
You were. You were.
I don't ever remember going to Turtle Lake. So, damn.
It's because we don't speak at Turtle Lake.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, we
but
don't
no,
talk about
no,
that.
it was like right off of County Road V.
Oh, yeah, I do. I lost my glasses that night.
Yeah.
And me, who was the guy we were hanging out
So
with?
it was you, me, Tix, and Tix's friend Jake.
Jake. Yes.
Oh my god, I forgot about Jay.
Yeah.
Jake was dope.
Dude, loved Jake.
He was super nice.
If he's out there, shout
out.
out, brother. Love you. But no, dude, so I remember we were there partying. Fucking most of us were underage.
All of you were under.
No, we were pretty. I don't
Well,
know.
of alcohol. We were
Mm.
I was 18, I'm pretty sure, but we were not of legal drinking
Oh
age.
yeah.
And neither was a lot of people at the party. And I remember I finished like the 6-pack or whatever that I had brought, and I was like, yo, Jake, since you're sober cab, like, will you drive me to my house a fucking mile and a half away so I can grab my bottle and I'll bring that back? And he was like, yeah, sure. So we go out to his truck, leave, come back, whatever. Right when we get back, what are the fucking chances that we park and right when we parked, we get out of the car, I get all situated, and he looks at me and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, dude, I'm hiding the fucking bottle. And he's like, dude, we're right around the corner. What do you mean? It's fucking midnight. It's not that big a deal. And I was like, nah, dude, better safe than sorry. And I fucking tucked it under my sweatshirt, and I just walked with it like that. And I just held it with my arm, right? Walk towards the house, round the corner to the house. Right before we get to the driveway, a cop fucking pulls over.
Was that before they got to the party?
That was before they literally pulled up, and they stopped, and they were talking to Jake and I. They never got to the party. They never got past the driveway.
That's right. Everyone freaked out.
Everybody
'cause they
freaked
were
out.
seen.
But I was down there talking to the motherfucker, underage, already 6 in, fucking have a bottle of Crown under my fucking jacket right now, under my sweatshirt, and I'm wearing PJ pants.
Yeah.
And it's middle of winter.
Yeah.
And as soon as I fucking saw the cop lights like light up, I just immediately turned around, saw the cop car, looked over, saw a snowbank, and I sat down in the snowbank so that way the bottle could rest on my lap so I could have my hands free. Because at that point I had my hands in my pockets holding the bottle up in my sweatshirt. And I sit down, bottle's resting on my lap, and he looks at me and he goes, and he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, no, dude, I'm just fucking cold. and he's just like, well, I mean, you're sitting in a snowbank. I'm like, well, you fucking stopped me, and I'm not trying to fucking sit here and waste any time, so what are we doing?
Did it work?
And no, it did. 100%. He like asked me, he's like, have you been drinking? I'm like, no, dude, it's fucking 20 fucking degrees out here. I'm in PJ pants, and you got me fucking standing in the snow for what reason? Like, what did you stop me for? I'm like, I was walking down the road.
You're like, it's definitely not the pot in my car because I wasn't smoking it.
Well, yeah, and I'm just like literally, he just pulled over because he saw 2 people walking down the side of the county road. And I was like, we parked around the corner. We're walking to our fucking friend's house.
No.
And they're like, oh, is there a party going on here? I'm like, well, just a celebration. It's okay. And he was just like, oh, you guys been drinking? And I was like, nope. And Jake's standing there fucking chatting him up and everything too.
He's like, fuck yeah, we are.
Yeah, and at that point he's like, all right, well, I guess you guys have a good day. You be safe, all right? And we were like, okay, we will. And he fucking got in his car and he left, and I fucking stood up. And I was like, my ass is fucking frozen, dude. I was sitting there for like at least 10 minutes in a fucking snowbank with paper thin fucking PJs on, dude.
Ass was soaked.
Dude, it was so fucking soaked. And I finally get inside. Everybody's like hiding behind shit and freaking out, dude. And I walk in and I'm like, guys, it's fine. And they're all like, oh, he's not coming in? And I'm like, no. And he's like, oh, thank God, you're the fucking best. And everybody like starts praising me. And I fucking look at everybody. I'm like, okay, I'm freezing and my ass is soaked. Can we solve one of these problems first?
Yeah.
And they're just, and the girl, Gabe, that owned the house that we were trying to go, it was her party. She's like, yeah. And here, I got some PJ pants in here in the other room. Here, take these. Yeah. Okay, great,
So
thanks.
he's rocking some girl PJs.
They were actually just fucking
they're not
unisex Green Bay Packer shit, but
I was gonna say they're not even
They're
like
unisex.
pants.
Yeah.
It's still PJs.
but at that point,
I have some leggings
I'm
you can
looking
wear.
around. I see Tix and the girl that he ended up starting to flirt with that night, and then I'm looking around. I'm like, dude, guys, where the fuck is Colin?
Can I interject?
Yes.
Okay, when Peej and Jake came back in and he explained that everything was fine, I was about half a mile. Me and a dozen kids were about half a mile into a snow-laden winter field.
Through the woods.
It was
dude.
like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
We were out there freezing. You thought you were cold, dude? I thought I was gonna die. I thought my feet were gonna come off. I was so freezing
Bro,
cold.
I remember you
my
coming
apologies.
back and you were so out of breath.
Yeah.
You were fucking
Yeah.
red in the
Well, do
face.
you
Your
guys-
glasses were gone. You were hyperventilating. You could barely
was.
speak.
Do you remember? I used to smoke like a pack a day at that time.
Yeah.
So my lungs were fucked.
Oh yeah, and you fucking you get back and you're just going.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, holy fuck! And
Yeah.
you're just like, I just ran through the woods, and I was just like, what?
Dude, it was like 2.5 feet of snow, too.
Oh yeah,
It was super snowy that
yeah,
year.
dude,
Yeah.
middle of winter, dead middle of winter.
I wasn't the only one that ran.
Yeah,
No.
and-
I was the only one that posed a real health risk. But
yeah, and then it was so funny. I remember you were just like, after a moment, you were like, "Fuck, I don't have my glasses."
Yeah.
And then a couple people walked back through the woods with you to try to find your glasses, and they were at your turnaround point.
Yeah, they were.
So
They
you
were.
had to walk another half mile back in the woods
Oh my god.
to get your fucking glasses.
Yeah. And the worst part is about a month ago, I went out drinking and lost my glasses that night too. So,
Oh, no.
Jeez.
and there was another. I've lost 4 pairs of glasses while being drunk already.
Oh
4
Jesus.
pairs.
That's so funny.
4 fucking pairs. My God. Well, Colin, so I think we're going to get into some of the topics that I have here for us today.
Okay, sounds good.
And the first thing that I have on hand is a little segment that we call Questions About Convicts. I don't know if you're familiar.
I am not familiar with your questions about convicts.
So what I do is I will pull up a photo of some criminals
Okay.
up on the TV over here. And you are going to describe him for the audience, him or her, and then you are going to guess what he did.
Yeah, so describe this gentleman.
Have you?
He looks like the sad, fat black man that's sitting in New York asking for some pennies, but he's mad that you're giving him pennies. That's
Yeah,
literally...
No. This gentleman, he looks like I just asked him for a few pennies.
100%.
yeah,
100%.
He's got the
Dude, what's
eyebrow
with
raised.
the one raised eyebrow?
he's mad. He's like,
Dude.
motherfucker, they caught me.
He's about to start mewing.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Well,
no,
okay.
you don't look too happy.
Well, what did he do?
Well,
What do you think he
see,
did?
What do I think
we
he
have to
did?
guess. Brent,
He doesn't look.
Brent, what do you think this dude did?
Going with robbery.
So I was thinking that
Robbery?
too.
Yeah.
Robbery, huh?
It's not robbery.
I
No.
think. Can I make it a little more specific?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet it's a misdemeanor.
It's not.
Really?
No,
I'm going.
is it? Are all of these felons?
No, some of them are minor crimes and are hilarious. Depends.
Aggravated assault.
No.
Fuck. Did he fight
got-
someone?
I don't. Do,
You
Hit
got
and
a
run.
good guess, Colin? I'll let you get a good one out before I tell everybody.
well, it's a little difficult because I'm essentially just listing off felonious crimes.
Just guess a crime.
Drugs.
I would
Stealing.
probably guess. Sure. Over a pound of marijuana possession. That's a felony, I think, in New York
That
State.
is not what he did.
Okay. I
This
don't think that's a
man-
felony either, now that I'm saying that.
This man shot someone over not getting enough guacamole at Chipotle.
How the hell was I going to guess that? That's
Oh my god, where was this?
what?
This was in Michigan.
Oh shit.
Michigan. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
crazy Michigans.
I should have asked where.
Hey, what are people from Michigan called?
People from Michigan call.
Are they called Michiganites?
Michiganians? I don't know.
That's good. That might be what they're called.
Should we
I
look
have
that
no
up?
idea.
So here, I'll play this little video for you. Oh, that's 21 minutes long. I'm not
Yeah,
playing that one.
we don't need that one.
Okay, here's the 1 minute one. All right.
While standing at the register, Mr. Brown asked for extra guacamole on his food that he had just purchased.
Police say he was
Oh,
upset
yeah, let me back it up. My bad.
because it wasn't after he allegedly shot a restaurant employee because he was angry about guacamole.
What a
The reason
bitch.
that this happened is because of poor decisions, inability to control emotions, and that's what led to the shooting.
It happened
Yeah.
Friday night at the Chipotle on Evergreen in Southfield.
This happened right across the street from the police station. So
That's
Are you
insane.
kidding me?
What a retard.
32-year-old Aaron Michael Brown arrested a short distance away. At a press conference on Monday, a timeline.
the suspect, Mr. Aaron Brown, entered the Chipotle restaurant with his wife. While standing at the register, Mr. Brown asked for extra guacamole on his food that he had just purchased.
Police say he was upset because it wasn't enough guacamole.
Mr. Brown then called the female Chipotle employee a derogatory name of the B word, which upset her understandably.
Fellow employees took her to the back to try to calm her down, leaving the
Yeah, but is anyone asking how he feels about it?
I think we know how he feels.
Paid for his food items.
Here, hold up.
Again,
Fellow employees took her to the back to try to calm her down, leaving the front counter unattended.
Our suspect, Mr. Brown, who previously had paid for his food items, began to proceed to go around the counter and began to bag his own items, and then he took a cup and filled it with guacamole.
A 21-year-old male employee tried to stop him. Physical altercation.
Jesus
and then
Christ.
Brown, a licensed CPR holder with no prior criminal history, allegedly shoots the employee in the leg, then takes his food and calmly walks out.
I was in my car and I saw him just walk out to his car, close the door, and just drive off. Like he didn't speed off or anything. It was weird to see, but it was like you'd think you want to get out of there fast, but it's like he didn't care.
I mean, it was very scary. I don't know.
Brown is being held on a $20,000 cash bond.
That's
and
it?
facing several charges, including assault with intent to do great
Dude,
bodily
I said
God.
assault.
harm. Is expected to
You were actually the closest, yeah.
I
Yeah.
was. I said assault with a weapon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Aggravated.
I will
Yeah,
tell you this,
aggravated,
Jake.
yeah,
When I
aggravated
first was
assault.
reading this, I was understanding it as he shot and killed her. So,
Okay.
I will
so
say,
so I was like, shit, he murdered a bitch over guac? That's nuts.
based off of the title alone, I wasn't expecting the details that they gave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say shot in the leg. Could have been worse.
Oh, 100%.
Could have been way better.
It could have been a bit better.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know,
Coulda missed.
the thing
Yeah,
that
I
I
was
think
just
is
gonna say
hilarious, directly across the street from the fucking police
Yeah.
station,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That stuck out to me too. I
Like,
was
like, bro,
Dumbass.
when you got arrested, they could have just walked you across the crosswalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they still put him in a car, but, like, they totally could have just fucking walked you across the street and put you in a cell that fast.
yeah.
Like,
Or put him in a coffin.
Put him in a
put him in a
coffin.
coffin. God,
him
I
in a
forgot
coffin.
about that shit.
It's been a long time since I
I
heard
know,
that.
right?
That's so funny. I forgot about that one.
I had to bring it back. Put him in a coffin.
Not a trendsetter or a trend returner.
Here,
Yeah, exactly.
Where did I put...
Like fuck her right in the pussy.
That's an old one.
That's an old one. Yeah. Brent, what's another old meme?
I don't know.
Come on, I was actually
Brent,
hoping
he has
you
a
had
life,
something.
man. He's not looking at memes.
Okay, he sends me some good memes actually sometimes.
Does he?
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Okay, so I'm trying to pull up this other photo here.
Oh, I'm locking in. I'm locking in right now.
Did you see the title?
Hopefully not.
I didn't.
Oh, I did, so I won't say anything.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I fucked that one up. I thought I saved the photo of her, and I did not on my phone, so that's my bad.
What a bitch.
She definitely stole.
You think she stole?
Yeah, from her husband or boyfriend.
Good guess.
Well, she has awfully sunken eyes. I'm gonna guess that she was stealing apartment fire alarms to make a nuclear reactor.
It was not stealing. I will tell you that. It's not stealing.
To make a nuclear.
To make a
reactor.
new.
Yeah.
Her whatever she was doing, her
To make
objective
a
was to
nuke,
make a
he
nuclear
says.
reactor.
You mind, Paolo?
Go ahead. Everybody can have as much as they want of that.
Thank you, my brother.
Shit, thank you.
Appreciates it. So no, not theft, not stealing.
Not nuclear reactor.
Not
No.
nuclear
Just
reactors.
in case I'm right.
Yeah, no,
That's
no.
what I'm saying.
Just clarify. Like,
What state? What state?
Oh, good. I feel like we should be able to ask a few questions. Can
Yeah,
we
that-
21
yeah,
question this
that
shit?
is something that I like to do.
Yeah.
I don't have
So
the specifics on it.
So Bristol area. Where is
Middletown, I don't want to fucking zoom up and see it.
it? Yeah, I
I
know.
don't want to ruin it.
Look away, you two. I already saw what it said.
I'm
All
looking
right.
away.
It is in
Where is it?
Middletown, yada, 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 yada. We already see Middletown. Why do you say it 1,000 times?
Man,
I hate that you have to search for it. That's why I
Right.
hate this.
Press Control F and type in Middletown.
Control F.
oh, look at this.
You just taught me how to be Jamie. I love you.
That's so fucking funny.
Okay. Middletown, Iowa. Is that what I'm seeing?
Put location after that. I don't know.
So does that just search within the article?
Yeah, anywhere on that page you have loaded where Middletown is located, you can just jump between every instance of them typing Middletown. And my thought process was it would say Middletown, comma, state at some point.
Yeah, I would think. But yeah, no, it's not letting me know where it is. So
That's pretty
unfortunately.
fucking cool, though. Did not know that.
It's a pretty
Yeah.
good trick.
Thanks for that there trick there, bud. You just
Yeah.
improved this podcast.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm
going to open my eyes.
unfortunately I don't know.
Okay, well,
What
that's
state
fine.
is. It won't. I'm not seeming to find it right now.
It's in Middletown.
It's in Middletown.
Okay.
That's all you need
We
to
know that. We know it's in Middletown. That's for
Yeah.
fucking sure. Well, I gave my guess. It wasn't a very good guess, but
So, this woman was charged for lying about being abused.
oh,
Yeah.
I
We
did
like
not.
to see that.
I did not lock in. At all.
We like to see this
Yeah,
shit.
so she lied about being attacked outside of Redner's, it says. A 20-year-old woman was charged on Monday, May 20th, 2024, with filing a false police report about an attempted rape and kidnapping in the parking lot of Renders in Middletown Township last month.
Bitch got what she deserved.
100%, dude.
Yeah, fuck around and find out.
Did you guys follow the Amber Heard stuff when that was all happening?
All I know
The
is
Johnny
she got,
Depp Amber Heard trial?
Yeah.
she got
Oh, 100%.
fucking owned.
She did.
Yeah, dude.
She did.
The court literally looked at her and they were like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
They're like, have you seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, bitch?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I won't even lie to you. She did some of her best acting on that stand.
Unfortunately,
Legit, dude.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
I stepped on a bee.
Yeah.
Fucking every that's something she actually did on the
Is
fucking
it?
stand, dude.
No, she didn't.
She goes, my dog stepped on a bee. Literally, verbatim, and like makes this fucking weird ass face. I'll fucking find it right now, dude. I'm so serious.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I think she's an alright actor.
Really?
She's alright.
My
She
dog
was
stepped
hot.
on a bee.
Never
There
back
you
down.
go.
True.
Everyone was just having a good time.
Jesus
like
Christ.
normal stuff. So I just smile, made a joke about how trash the trailer got, and we had to get the manager, who started off furious that Johnny had wrecked the thing. And then he had this like black mesh tank top, not tank top, it's like a meshy kind of shirt on, and I remember he came into the trailer, looked around.
Why does his shirt matter? Like, you're telling all the wrong details.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And Johnny had an exchange
Whoa.
with him. And I remember watching this man be so charmed.
That is how I would react, Johnny Depp, to react to something. Whoa.
Yeah.
What's going on?
You know, it just went away. You know, that just got fixed. We walked out of the trailer at some point. My dog stepped on a bee.
It's so devastating.
Dude.
Man, that's bad.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's
like
bad.
Dude.
Dude, it looks more so like she just realized how dumb it was to bring up that
Yeah.
detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, fuck, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Dude, all I know is Johnny Depp, straight savage.
Oh, 100%.
Johnny Depp's
dude.
pretty dope.
Yeah.
I love Johnny.
You guys know that trivia fact that I feel like everyone knows, where he would wear earbuds and listen to music while doing recordings on set?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't
And
know that.
unless this is just fake internet history, but, and then one time, I think during Alice in Wonderland, he just stopped doing a take and he was like, my music stopped. I need my music. Just interrupted the whole thing.
That's
I don't
so
know if that's
funny.
true, but I think that's funny enough.
I think that's fucking hilarious. All right, what's this last questions about convicts you got for us?
It's usually a three-fer.
Yeah.
It's usually 3. Every once in a while I bring in more, but this time I only got 3 for you. Give me 1 second here.
See, he's not as good as Jamie, so that's why he's still Peej.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
See, I don't know if anyone can be as good as Jamie.
yeah.
That guy's pretty good at
Yeah, he's pretty-
just finding the most random things suddenly.
He fucking is. He's so quick, too.
Before he even says anything, he's like, I already got it.
Ew.
Yeah, just pull it up for me. Yeah, can you pull it up quick, Jamie? Oh, thanks. It's already up. Yeah.
I love when the guests, too, they will compliment the fuck out of Jamie.
know,
They'll be like,
right?
that's amazing, Jamie. That's amazing. You just looked that up.
Yeah.
Which is like totally genuine, and I think it's great, but it's so funny.
It is. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. Someone was talking about they need their own Jamie. That they were gonna fucking try and hire Jamie. Who was it? Was it fucking was it Two Bears One Cave?
It
Oh,
might
that's
have
a good
been.
podcast, too.
Yeah.
I listened
it-
to
I
that.
think
might
it,
have been Two
I think it
Bears.
was Tom Segura who said something.
Yeah, probably.
Tom Segura, whenever he's on Joe Rogan's podcast, always my favorite.
Oh, dude,
I
he's
love
so
when he's a
fucking
guest.
hilarious.
He's super funny. He's more funny when he's just talking to people.
Oh,
Than
yeah.
like his actual stuff, I feel like.
Oh, for sure. Tom Segura is a fucking hoot and a half, bro.
Who's the guy that did the machine thing?
Burt
Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer.
He had this clip once that was going around from a interview he was doing where they were like, "Wait, this is our convict?"
Yeah.
It's okay. So here's the thing. They haven't released the mugshots for all of the people involved in this crime.
Okay.
There are 5 men convicted of the same crime in this.
Train robbery.
Bar fight.
Bank robbery.
No, no, and no.
Oh, can we all got wrong. Can we try again?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Any kind of robbery?
It's not robbery.
A heist.
No theft of any kind is what I'm inferring from this.
No, they stole a bunch of
In
drugs.
a way, it's theft.
Insurance fraud?
That would be a good one.
No, but
Holy
that's a good guess though.
That
It's a
was-
victimless crime.
Yeah. So they say. Fuck the government.
Burn it down.
I love his.
Brent, what are you thinking? He looks like your classic fucking muscled steroid douchebag.
Well, I was kind of thinking.
along with he like you can see that like he tried to really shape up his beard and he went way too fucking far. Like, dude,
It
he's
looks like
sunburnt
shit.
as fuck, and
Okay.
then he has this white line
Okay.
along his beard.
I know exactly how to describe this guy. Have you ever seen the typical goon getaway driver in a Spider-Man film or comic?
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
That motherfucker would be your getaway driver.
Yeah.
100%.
For sure.
wearing like
He
the
kinda
super rolled up black cap.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
You know, he kind of looks like a douchebag from like Jersey Shore. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
he does. Where's he from? Pull it up. He's probably from
Does it
Jersey
say?
Shore.
I might say.
He looks
That'd
like
be-
he's got that
that'd be funny.
fake ass tan. He's just like buff but can't do shit.
So,
Like
do
he
you,
can't-
do
like
you
he can't
fellas
touch his
Well, he
shoulder
can
blades.
get buff at least.
Oh,
do you
good
fellas
for him.
want to give her another guess, or do you want me to let you know?
Although you already said no, I guess my last guess was insurance fraud.
Yeah, assault. They probably lured someone in.
It is not assault
No,
of any kind.
did they kill
You were
someone?
about to put down the details too. You're
Yeah,
like,
I was trying. I was like, the bitches lured someone in, lured an ex in, beat the shit out of him, and killed him. Nah,
Kidnapping?
fuck.
Not kidnapping.
I would,
Shit.
These men
he's like, it's technically theft.
Yeah.
were operating a massive illegal streaming service that had more content than Netflix, Hulu, Vudu, and Prime Video combined, apparently.
Is this LimeWire?
It's Jetflix,
Oh,
apparently.
I've never heard of this one.
LimeWire was fucking fire back in the day. Holy shit.
I
LimeWire-
remember having that.
LimeWire, if you wanted about 8 viruses and one half a song, that was the place to go.
Dude, unless you were doing it wrong, me and my sister downloaded fucking, I'm probably talking 12,000 songs.
Well, I think over time LimeWire got better, but when it first came up, it was like it was a 50-50 shot. If you actually
Yeah.
got what you were looking for,
Touche.
it would be titled like Beck Loser, and you would end up with a completely different song.
Dude, I used to have this site called like XFly that was just like this, and it was literally anything you could think of, it was on there.
You-
like movies, TVs, like TV shows. I mean, like, oh my god, it had fucking everything.
So, apparently Jetflix, which charged $9.99 per month for the streaming service, generated millions of dollars in subscription revenue and caused substantial harm to television program copyright owners.
Boo hoo.
So,
Yeah, right.
I could give less of a fuck
basically,
about
the
those
people that
millions.
should have gotten paid for people watching their shit didn't get paid.
Oh no.
Oh no, they're gonna have to get rid of that 5th yacht.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Kill 'em.
not
Kill 'em
to-
all.
So, hey, have you...
Damn, not even halfway, or you are halfway through your drink, but you ain't even at your second. You're like,
I know.
anarchy.
So the other day, Jamie and I started watching a new show on Prime. Well, I don't think it's too new, but it's called Jury Duty. I'm curious if you guys have watched it. No,
I haven't.
no. So
I've seen clips. Me and you talked about it.
we talked about this a little bit. Dude, this show's fucking wild. I'm seriously, I'm only like halfway through it, but there's like 8 episodes or something like that. But seriously, it's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Literally,
Is it like a Judge Judy sort of deal?
so it's a mock jury duty. Like it's all it's not actually real.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all actors. The
Kinda
judge,
like,
every single person in there is an actor, but the person that they hired to be the foreman for the jury doesn't know that this isn't a fucking actual jury duty.
Really?
So
That's
he
awesome.
thinks this is all real, and that just so happens to have an actor sitting next to him that is well known that was in the Sonic movie.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
the
hilarious.
actor that played Cyclops and X-Men, and like this guy that played alongside Sonic in the Sonic live action.
Why can't
I can't remember his fucking name. It's like Jason M something. I don't know. Not important. But literally, I started watching it, and at first I was like, wait, I don't fully understand. Like, is this actually real? And like, I started digging into it online. It's completely legit, dude.
Yeah.
And like I said, I haven't finished the series yet, but I guess that after the series was over, the actor that played the judge just walked up to him and fucking gave him $100,000 and was like, "This is for your part of the TV show." And he's like, "What?"
Way. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then he found out that it was all not real.
Yeah.
But like, it's the way that they set this show up and the way that they like capture it is, it's like The Office meets Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
dude,
that's
it's so fucking funny. They have so many sequences where they'll just pan away to the fucking guy that they hired to play the foreman,
Yeah. He's just
and he's just like, dude, what the fuck is happening with these people? like
I should watch that. That sounds
dude,
funny.
it's hilarious. There's a girl on it that immediately reminded me of April from Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Because like the first fucking thing that she did was like she like licked a lollipop and like they sat down at the stand and she like stuck it to her chest. But
fair.
Yeah, hilarious show. I recommend you watch it. Absolutely. But yo, we're gonna take a quick break and then we'll be back. Okay.
Yeah.
Adios.
And we're back. So, I got one other article that I want to show you guys before we get into some Reddit stories.
Reddit stories. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
So, this is a pretty capturing article title. I won't fucking lie.
Okay.
Co-pilot who jumped from plane upset about hard landing.
Wow.
So, from that, what do you think has happened?
Co-pilot who jumped from plane upset about hard landing. Did he jump from the plane unjustifiably, but is justifiably upset that a parachute didn't work?
No, he jumped from the plane with no parachute, and he died.
Wow.
But he was he was upset just prior to this because he landed the plane just before this happened in an emergency landing and like fucked up the landing gear a little bit, and he was super fucking upset about it with himself.
Really?
And he like fucking cracked the co-pilot window next to him, and he was just like acting like he needed some air, and then he went to the back and he opened the fucking back bay ramp.
What?
And just jumped out.
What?
Are you for real right now? That sounds like the craziest thing I've ever heard.
That is fucking nuts.
A co-pilot who jumped to his death from a small airplane in North Carolina was upset over damaging the craft's landing gear during a failed runaway approach, according to a preliminary report released Tuesday by the National Transport Safety Board.
Transportation Safety Board.
Sorry.
Transportation.
Transportation.
The plane's pilot in command told federal investigators that his co-pilot became visibly upset about the hard landing. In the minutes after they diverted to another airport for an emergency landing, the report stated. The co-pilot opened his side cockpit window and may have gotten sick. The report stated he then lowered the ramp in the back of the airplane, indicating that he felt like he was going to be sick and needed air. The report said the co-pilot got up from his seat, removed his headset, apologized, and departed the airplane via the AFT ramp door. The incident occurred July 29th, about 30 miles south of Raleigh-Durham International Airport. Charles Hugh Crooks, 23, did not have a parachute, and his body was found in a backyard in the town of Fuquay, Virginia.
23. Dude, I'm telling you right now, it was not the hard landing that made him do that.
Dude, 100%.
It is not
That's
the
what I'm
hard
saying,
landing.
dude. There was totally something else that happened before
That dude
this.
was about to break whenever something went wrong.
dude's wife left him before this, or his girl or his pet died, or
that
fucking,
alimony's adding up. He's like, fuck.
He's like, shit, American
God damn
dream. Yeah, so
It's very...
yeah, it's fucking real.
That's crazy.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I wasn't expecting such a sad bomb to drop there. That was low-key so sad. I wasn't expecting that.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It'll only get happier.
Reddit stories.
Reddit stories is the next thing on the list. So, here we are. Let me get to the ones I have. All right. So I want to start with this one.
Okay.
My dick is too big, and it is negatively impacting my life.
Everyone has it all.
No,
You
this
know.
is not a shit post.
Dude, whether or not he's genuine, this is a shit post.
Oh, for
This is
sure.
For sure a shit post.
Okay. As you grow up through your teen years, you are led to believe that if you have a big dick, you are automatically a hit with the ladies. This is false. I have only ever had one serious partner. After a while of being together, every time we tried penetration, she said it felt like she could feel herself ripping. This naturally killed our sex life, which in turn killed intimacy and our relationship. Had another shorter term partner. It straight up didn't fit. Even when she was fully relaxed and loose, when we tried lube, she bled and I felt horrible. This relationship fizzled out because of other reasons, but I guarantee this would have been a problem later on. Quote, why don't you have a friends with benefits or one night stands? I have never really enjoyed casual sex and found I crave genuine intimacy much, much more. The reason why each of these relationships fail is because I value sex very much in a relationship. Despite this, I am always the root cause as to why it fails. I don't want to get a reduction. That feels wrong. There isn't too much I can do. I just want to get this off my chest because it's damn frustrating. Edit 1. 7 inches hard, though the girth is what causes the problem. Edit 2. A bit smaller than a soda can girth-wise.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
But larger than a Red Bull can.
Oh my goodness.
And no, I'm not measuring it. Edit 3. Was not expecting this level of support. Was just trying to get this off my chest. Y'all are great. Immediate thoughts.
Okay, so I want to first ask everyone here, what would your advice to him be? Before we look at anyone else's, I want to hear what everyone's
Look into
instinctive
cougars,
advice.
bro.
Yeah.
No.
Or how about you?
Or get a pocket pussy.
No, dude. If you want,
XXL.
dude, if you want to sit and bitch about it, go into porn. You will be able to fuck. Yes,
Yeah.
it's not what you want, but you'll make money off of it.
Well,
bro.
okay, no, I totally invalidate your. Well, I don't. He does. He invalidates your advice because he specifically is looking for intimacy.
Yeah,
It's the same reason why he doesn't.
What
do the
I
friends
got,
with
what I
benefits.
gotta say is ultimately, bro, there are some freaky chicks that try to put some insanely large shit up their hoo-has, and I'm
seen-
just saying, keep looking. You'll
Yeah,
find
dude.
one.
I've seen some bitches put some shit up their ass, bro.
That it,
Whatever
They're-
floats your boat.
Okay,
man.
all right. I'm done. Brent, I want to hear yours. I'm done with theirs.
Yeah,
You
whatever
guys
floats your
pretty much
boat.
covered it.
Yeah.
And they very much your opinion was both of those
There's,
combined.
there's somebody out there for you.
There is.
and try the older chicks.
You know what's funny? I would wager you could find easily another Reddit post where it's like, I have a tiny dick and it's ruining my sex life.
100%.
Oh,
If
for sure.
you were to compare the advice given in this thread and that thread, they would be almost identical.
I guarantee
Because-
you they're not. I bet they're 100% different.
No, the advice is always you have to find someone that loves you and is willing to work with you.
Okay, the first comment on this, girth can be a much bigger problem than length. Like the length, you only need what you use as necessary, but the girth is what you have no alternative. So yeah, I do agree with that. So
100%.
Yeah.
That is the unfortunate is like, if you do end up like, dude, let's just say this though, on God, bro, at least you didn't get a chode.
yeah,
At least it wasn't a chode. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. I'd say.
yeah, be happy.
At least it's 7 inches.
Do you realize how badly you just made anyone who listens to this with a chode feel?
Well, at least
Colin.
Peej doesn't have a chode.
Do you have a chode?
Trent, did you even think about how that would make me feel, dude?
I'm sorry. That was really selfish of me.
That was very selfish. You know my chode have an ass.
Yeah, you fucking dickhead.
Oh,
fucking
fuck,
douche.
You're funny as shit. My God. That's fucking good. Oh my God. All right. Moving on to the next one.
That's fucking hilarious.
Okay. Let's see.
Where's the ammo? Yeah, right here.
Okay. Am I the asshole for turning a family argument into a massive situation that now involves theft? I, 20 male, come from a shit show of a family. One of my uncles is a raging narcissist, but everyone still talks to him, unfortunately. I will call him Frank.
That's probably his real name.
Probably.
Probably.
Only a real fucktard has a name like Frank.
Yeah. So
Sorry to all the Franks out there listening.
That part is probably true.
Franks with chodes are gonna hate this episode.
Dude, 100%.
It's most of them.
That'll be the title. Franks
Yeah.
with chodes.
Franks with chodes. That's funny.
Yesterday we had a small family dinner since it's my grandmother's birthday. Frank and his wife Sarah are awful to Frank's daughter from his first marriage. Clara, 18 female, I would never stop if I explained it all, but all you need to know is that Clara is innocent. They hate her for no reason.
Fucking Frank.
Okay, I don't know. I already have an issue with this story.
So that's where I'm at. It's like, hold up though. Like, you can't leave out like all the
Yeah.
deets.
And I
feel like there's a lot of tea here on this side that
You
you
know
really
what?
gotta fucking
I
spill.
I wasn't gonna put it as tea, but I agree with your sentiment.
But you know what? For the sake of the story, let's just go with it. Let's go with it.
Frank hosted a family dinner yesterday, and they were trying to use Clara as a servant. She had already cooked most of the food, and they were trying to make her clean up. She had enough and called her stepbrother, her stepdad's son. Duh. Why did you fucking make me, Jesus Christ, to collect her?
You're the asshole who read it.
Well, because I assume that things are important, and sometimes I read ahead, and I really should just always do it.
Yeah. Dumbass.
I've met her stepbrother a few times, and he's a very nice guy, but he does not mess around about his sisters, Clara included. He used to have major anger issues, but he's calmer nowadays. Her stepbrother arrived, and Frank said that he wasn't going to let Clara leave until she washed all the dishes. Other cousins offered to help, but he said that since she made all the dishes, because she did all the cooking, she had to wash them. He then hid her shoes and phone so she couldn't leave. For the first time ever, my mother and other elders were standing up to him and demanding that he let her go home, but he wasn't budging. An argument started, you know, the type where all the kids are cleared out the room. Clara started crying and was just going to do the dishes, but I was like, nah, no way. I went outside to her stepbrother's car, and turns out one of Clara's cousins from her mom's side was also there with him. They asked what was taking so long, and I informed them of the situation. This is where I might be the asshole, since I knew these two would go in the house and get Clara out by any means necessary. I let them in, and all I can say is that Clara's shoes and phone were returned immediately. I stayed outside, and I'm not lying when I say that those men shouted so loudly the windows were shaking. Her brother and cousin also then took a pair of Frank's shoes, TV remote, and a few other things just because they could. Now everyone is mad at me. My mother is saying I was an asshole because they were trying to get the situation sorted, which is true. That was the first time I saw anyone stand up to Frank. She said, now that I got Clara's maternal family involved, things are a million times worse. Clara's older brother, not the stepbrother, who is also Frank's son, who wouldn't make it to the family dinner, has completely disowned his father and is refusing to return a car and lawnmower he borrowed. They are demanding I apologize to Frank and that I also ensure his belongings are returned to him. I don't think I am an asshole because it's his fault he refused to let Clara go, but my sister told me to post here.
Is that it?
Am I the asshole?
Okay. Here's the problem with the subreddit. He's not an asshole, but he is not the good guy here.
No.
No, he totally made the situation worse. 110 times.
You definitely antagonized it. That's for sure.
I mean, antagonizing against someone like, as we're calling Frank. Sorry. But antagonizing someone like Frank, I think, has its time and place because you kind of have to get people to wake the fuck up.
I think this was the perfect time and place. I think some people need that fucking wake up call, and I don't care that he went and got some people to go in there and fucking give him that wake up call. Because damn right, I would have started taking shit too. Oh, fucking right,
Dude. That's fucked.
No,
that's fucked.
No, dude, if you're somewhat family and you want to fuck around and find out that bad.
Yeah, if you want to start taking my fucking lady's belongings,
bro, I'll take your shit without. I won't care. I'll break it in front of you.
I thoroughly disagree.
Well, that's okay. That's why we love this conversation.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say that
I wouldn't do that.
I'd break.
You would hire someone to go do that.
I would call Jake.
Yeah,
but
you call me.
If I ever needed a crime done, it would be Jake.
Dude,
that I fucking
100%,
call.
dude.
You fucking call me. I want all the smoke. All
Dude,
the time.
100%. Jake has had his fists in a fury, waiting to be
I'm
thrown for a while.
Jake, I'll give you a Camel Royale if you do this crime for me.
Camel
And
Royale.
he's like, I'll fucking do it.
Yeah, what? Why not? Dude,
That's so funny.
Yeah, back in our high school days, yeah, give me a pack of cigarettes. What do you need done?
Oh yeah.
What's up?
Oh my goodness. Gosh,
Yeah.
I could go for a smoke right now. Don't let myself, but
Yeah, right. Pop
it's
us
always
in.
there. I always want one.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right. So here we'll move on to the next one now.
Well, no, Brent, what do you think about it? You didn't even fucking say anything.
Yeah.
Do you think he's a dick?
Yeah.
You think he's
He
are you
goes,
on their side
yeah.
or my side?
Yeah.
It's
Do you
just,
think he is an asshole?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
He's on Colin's side.
He's closer to my side than your side.
He just seems
Probably.
like it's just as bad.
It does seem like it's just as bad. That's how I feel too. I'm like, okay, if you want to, it's one thing to like make someone wake up, right? But it's another thing to inspire that person to be better. It's like, bro, I'm not gonna stoop to your level.
Right.
It's like if you want to go down that far, fuck it. But like, I'm not gonna do the same shit.
I would have
Okay.
slapped him across the face for a lot less. I'm just keeping it real with you, Chief.
Jake has like 5 francs in his life right now, and he's like,
Just find out.
I'm
Just
waiting.
find out.
I'm waiting.
Okay. My brother skipped his own wedding reception. My brother got married yesterday, but him and his wife skipped their own reception. No one even knew they were going to do it except for one of their friends, so it was a complete surprise and really embarrassing, to be honest. At first no one knew. They decided to get married locally, which was nice because I'm sure most of you would agree that having to travel somewhere else for a wedding is a pain. This is what was supposed to happen. After the wedding, my brother and his wife were supposed to be introduced to everyone in the reception hall. The guests would chat and drink for an hour before the food was served. During that time, all the photos would be taken. After that hour was up and the photos were done, the food would get served and the reception would start. What actually happened? Their friend who was supposed to introduce them instead told everyone that my brother and his wife had left for their honeymoon and thanked everyone for attending, and then the food started getting served right away. The photographer had been sent home. Apparently my brother and his wife did their photos before the ceremony and took some with the few people who did know they were skipping the reception. Some of their friends and his wife's dad and his wife, but no one else, including anyone from my family.
You can stop here. Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up the whole thing.
Yeah,
that
honestly.
really wraps it up.
This
So-
isn't Am I the Asshole? This is Off My Chest, if I saw correctly, is the subreddit.
Yeah. Off my chest. Yeah.
Yeah. So they ended up finding out that the brother's girlfriend is pregnant.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, the story ain't over.
What?
You want me to finish this?
Wait.
No.
Did I misunderstand that statement? Are they saying girlfriend in the sense that they aren't married yet, or he has a mistress and that's who's pregnant?
The brother's
girlfriend.
The brother's girlfriend is pregnant.
Who is to be his wife? Unless I'm misunderstanding.
You're
this.
No,
I
you're
don't get it.
misunderstanding.
Isn't the
Yeah.
brother the one that's supposed to get
The
married?
brother of the bride or groom.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that matter? Who gives a
Yeah,
shit?
right.
So the brother of them,
Yeah.
of one of them, I'm not sure which. It doesn't really clarify very very clearly. But it says apparently the whole reason is that my other brother's girlfriend is pregnant, and they were going to announce it, and that they want to get married at the reception. Only my parents had known, and I didn't even know. I don't know how my brother who was getting married found out. So this is the groom's, one of the groom's brothers. Someone I don't know who told my aunt and uncle about it, and they started spreading it around to the other guests, which upset my parents and my brother and his girlfriend. I know my brother and his wife don't want to be parents themselves, but this seems extreme over a pregnancy. Further, I don't understand why they would skip something that they paid for like this. What I want to get off my chest, we are embarrassed, especially my parents, and lots of people are upset, especially my brother and his girlfriend. There was lots of drama for nothing. It's only been one day, but the fallout is bigger. I don't understand why my brother and wife would do all of this. I honestly don't. That's all. That's what I want to say.
Okay, I'll start this out. So, the first thing, don't ever take someone's day away by doing some dumb shit by announcing
100%.
Don't ever announce your big shit on someone else's day. Fuck
No.
you. I would have told you if that's the case, you don't even come. But I'm gonna have my day. They should not have left.
No.
That was fucked up.
That's true. Yeah. That's like one of those rare instances where someone being selfish is low-key kind of the right thing to do.
Yeah. Like, seriously, you tell them don't even come. If that's the case, I love you very much, but if that's even
if you find that shit out, that's when you look at them and you say, leave.
Yeah, you can leave.
I feel like if you want to frame it in a way where it's not even selfish, like you're thinking from your partner's perspective, that's also getting married. You're like...
So... Sorry, go ahead.
That's pretty much it. If I were thinking my wife or my soon-to-be wife, and like I know she's gonna lose her shit if someone's coming by and trying to announce some crazy stuff. I'm like, maybe I could step back far enough and be like, hey, that's great for you guys, you know. But if I'm thinking like, you know, my fiance has been looking forward to this for 2 years.
So I read this story off to Jamie the other night, and so my take on this is. One, everything that is being paid for right now, this reception, the wedding, the food, everything that is happening, the reason that everybody is together is for the bride and groom.
Right.
And that's 100% of the reason why everybody is there is to celebrate those two people.
Yeah.
And them uniting and their love.
Yeah.
That is what everybody is there to celebrate. They are not there to celebrate you and your fucking baby.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You're still going to be fucking pregnant tomorrow, bitch.
Yeah.
Announce it later.
I think
you can wait. You've already waited. You can wait a fucking day or two at least.
I'll say that is probably the right way to do it. The only exception I can think of is if you're like a crazy tight-knit family and you're all so chill together that you could work it into the thing. Which there's probably families like that.
See, I have seen a video where there was like a bride that like was going to do the bouquet toss, and like right when she was about to throw it, she was like, oh, and she just like walked it to one of her friends, and her friend was like, wait, what? What's going on? And her boyfriend proposed to her right there.
See, it's different.
It's different if the bride and groom have been previously informed and they have given consent.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna try to pull some surprise party bullshit, get the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah, the way that it was done in this story.
Can you not use the word consent? I hate that word. Can you say permission?
What do you mean?
We're not talking about sex right now.
What are you fucking talking about?
Don't have my consent. Motherfucker, don't say consent. That sounds like you're trying to get fucked and you can't. Ask for my fucking permission. Ask my permission, not my consent, motherfucker. You want my permission. You want my blessing.
Oh, hey, that's what I was going to say. Blessing.
Yeah.
That's a good word for it.
I would agree
yeah,
with blessing,
yeah.
but
Fuck your
you do
consent.
understand that those two words mean the same fucking thing, right?
Fuck your consent.
Hey, Jake, learn more vocab words.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Flashbulb memory.
Someone's gonna clip that.
Jake's biggest fucking gripe is me using the word consent.
This is not a first time.
Yeah.
It's like every time you ever say it, he loses his mind.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
really. It's just,
No.
Everybody says that nowadays, and it's just like
Consent.
Shut the fuck up.
I
It's
do-
about everything.
Yeah.
It's
I kind of get the point you're making.
Yeah.
I understand it, but at the end of the day, it does mean the same thing as permission.
It's the same
So-
way that I feel with the term socioeconomic factors. I see people throw that around all the time, and I'm like, why are you saying that right now? It's not even relevant to the conversation.
I want to know what kind of conversations you're having that big of a word gets brought up.
Or,
All the
not,
time.
not conconversations I'm having necessarily, but like Reddit posts and things
How
like
deep
this.
are these conversations?
Yeah, I would like to be a part of that.
Every night I'm debating for my life.
Bro. Me and
right.
Colin used to have some bomb-ass fucking debates back in the day. Some
Bro,
awesome talks.
I remember. We
Yeah.
all would.
Dude, let's
Hell
have a
yeah.
debate.
That'll be on the next
All right,
one.
about what? Let's go.
No, that's on part 2. Part 2.
100%.
Part 2.
We'll have to plan for that.
Yeah.
All right. Next Reddit story. I got asked to tip at Party City when ordering balloons. I said, what is this? The teenager at the register said, if you live in America, you should know we tip here. I had to hunt for the no tip option. Edited to add more context. This was for an $80 order of foil balloons for my daughter's graduation, where they advertise free delivery for orders over $50. The teenager who took my order was exceptionally slow at taking my address and phone number, needing me to spell every word and repeat every number 3 times. I am not exaggerating. He then said the system was throwing an error for my phone number. I asked him to read it back, and he began reading the first 3 digits, 030. I had to correct him 3 times before he finally got it right. I asked him if the delivery was guaranteed, and he said no. I asked if I could track the order, and he said yes, in the Party City app. So after that, he presents me with the card machine, the handheld white one, that asks for the tip. I'm thinking, big box stores are now doing this? But I say with infinite patience, what is this? He says, you live in America. You know we tip here. I'm thinking, for that attitude, I'm not tipping no matter what. I asked, but what's the tip for? He said, the delivery driver. I said, I would tip the driver myself when he delivered the order. I later tried tracking my order in the app and found out that I had to call the 800 number for Party City, and then found out that I had to call the store directly. As I was about to call the store, the driver delivered the balloons, and I gave him $5.
I would not have tipped.
I wouldn't.
No.
I don't think I would have tipped even if that interaction had not happened.
Yeah.
I hate tipping culture.
No.
Yeah,
I hate
me
it.
too.
It's like, here's my thing. Number 1, it says here free delivery, which means usually they charge for delivery.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
already getting a base salary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the end, like when you do that, I'm sorry if you fucking hate me for saying it, but when you do that, you completely deter me away from tipping somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I know that you're giving them a fair wage in some form, no, I'm not going to fucking give them extra money.
Yeah. Not happening.
Like if you're going to force me to pay everybody a tip no matter what service they provide me, shit or not,
Yeah.
like shit or perfect service, they still get $8. No.
Yeah, no.
That's
why-
because that's the way I was raised is when you tip on the fucking service you were given.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
You do not tip because they fucking drove to your goddamn house. That's the basic fucking rule of your job as a delivery driver.
Yeah.
Well, okay, hang on. I already call me indoctrinated, but delivery drivers are another thing for me.
But that's what we're talking about, is a delivery fee being included
in
when
this
that goes
particular
to
case,
them.
given the circumstances, I don't blame this guy at all. If I were to order Domino's, I would tip the delivery driver.
Oh, 100%.
Right.
If I know that they aren't going to fucking take money from me just for having it delivered,
Yeah. I'll say though,
yes, absolutely.
I
will
hate when
fucking
they
tip you.
stand there. They're like, "Are we done?"
Yeah, yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah,
"I kind of want us to be done now."
Yeah.
Get the fuck out my face.
Yeah.
It's like it's almost worse when they they like stand there as if like they're holding their hand out almost, and you're just like.
I usually
and
just give them their pen back and then shut the door.
Based, dude, you're doing what we all wish we did.
I'm a savage.
See, I remember a couple of times that like a guy stood there and kind of gave me that face, and I just looked at him and I was like, I tipped you in the app, and I closed the fucking door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate tipping in apps.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
dude.
gosh.
Because I will say though, a lot of apps now have gotten better, and you can like adjust a tip. So like post it being delivered, you can adjust a tip.
Yeah.
So with that being added in, sure,
Right.
that's better.
It is better. It's better.
But at the end of the day, I mean, I'd rather tip somebody in cash.
Okay.
honestly.
I want to have the discussion about waitresses and giving them tips now after this. Because
Are we excluding waiters?
no, waiters and waitresses. I don't give a shit what gender you are, bro. But
I will.
If you,
It depends on the service.
whoever's serving me my
Yeah.
goddamn food, my
Yeah,
server.
yeah,
How about
my
that?
server, my
Sure,
server.
sure.
Yeah, seriously. But my tip reflects your worth, your work ethic.
Your worth.
Yeah, no,
You're $2, motherfucker.
No, sorry, my lisp got in the way, guys. Sorry.
Yeah,
No.
you're barely worth a Jackson.
Yeah,
And
no.
if I don't give you a tip, you're fucked.
But like seriously,
Only
no,
worth a couple Lincolns.
Dude, I've seriously walked out of there and like wrote on the tip thing, be like, I'll write him a fucking tip and say you need to be better at your job, or like you're doing shitty at this. And I've seriously done it, and I've not tipped people because they were that fucking bad. Like they wouldn't come check on me, wouldn't refill anything, and I'm like, why do you deserve it? Like,
if
expect
you're
it.
giving me like fucking ridiculously shit service, then yeah, no, I'm not fucking tipping you.
Yeah, no, it's like,
But
they
like
expect
if
it
you're
too.
if you're giving me the bare minimum and you're fucking letting everything, like, you know, you're filling my shit and you're asking if I want refill, whatever. You're on top of, here's your stuff, but you know, bare minimum of it. I'll give you the average.
I'll shoot you a 5.
Yeah, like I'll give you the 20% or 15% or whatever.
Literally, all I need is for them. Okay, I'm about to contradict myself. The one thing that I need them to do for me to give them a tip is to make sure that I'm served, obviously, and everything that entails.
Yeah.
The other thing, please leave me the fuck alone when my mouth is full of food and I'm
Honestly,
trying to have a
yeah.
conversation with someone already, and you come by every 2 minutes and you're like,
That
is everything
kills me.
tasting good? Are you guys doing good?
See-
and I'm like, I'm not doing good now that you're here.
See, that's
Makes me want.
That's actually something decent to bring up, because there is good servers that know when to come.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
like, you don't have to come
There's
every
a proper time. You don't just
Yeah.
show up when it's convenient for you, as much as I understand it, because
Yeah.
yes, you're busy as a server,
Yeah.
but you also have to understand that you can't just walk over to a table of however many people and their fucking mouths are full.
Yeah.
And be like, is everything good? Do you guys need anything?
And then you feel like the dick because you weren't saying something back.
And then
Yeah.
and
Your
then-
mouth is full.
Yeah, and you're like, and like half the time, like maybe you do need something, but you're like, shit, my mouth is full and I can't fucking talk.
I know,
right
and
now.
you have to awkwardly like chew really fast, and you're like,
and you're like covering your mouth kinda, and you're like,
Yep.
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna, yeah,
Yeah,
can I
right.
get another water? Like that type of shit. Like,
I don't know where that habit came from of just constantly checking in with people, but I hate it. It
Yeah.
has to be one of the worst experiences of going
There
somewhere.
is a correct amount of checking on someone in a restaurant as a
Absolutely.
server.
Absolutely.
There 100% is a moment, like there is a point in time where you check on me and I will consider it harassment. Like, like dude, 100%.
Sometimes, even if I'm not justified in thinking that way, like let's be honest, I feel that way.
Yeah, 100%. It's just,
Right.
I'm just like, listen, I could really go without everything that's happening right now. Like,
For real.
Yep.
For real. I get, and it's not like anyone who ever does that is a jerk or anything. Like some people are just so caught up in the rush where they're like, oh, I should go check on the table. That's fine. I'm not upset with like the idea behind it, but you can always tell which ones are new and which ones have been doing it for a number of years.
100%.
The new ones are always the sickeningly
on it. Like,
on it.
They're, they harass you. They're there. every 2
they're on their
seconds.
game.
They're locked in.
Yeah.
They're too
There we
locked
go.
in.
To say locked in. That's so funny.
That's fucking great.
That's
But,
2 times I beat you to the punchline.
Yeah. I'm getting a little slow over here. There.
Your worth.
Yeah, my worth. Fuck.
I'm just trying to find an old Reddit that I had, but it disappeared. So give me a second. Maybe it got deleted, and that's why I can't find it.
While you're looking, can I go to the bathroom quick?
100%, buddy. Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? Why don't we take another break? Sound good?
Why not?
Take a quick break, and then we'll wrap her up after.
Yep. Podcast is resumed, brother.
We're back, brother.
We're back.
All right. So we got a bunch of would you rather's here that we're gonna read off.
Yeah, here, let's start with the very last one.
So we
you
got.
want to do the last one first?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna do this one first. We're gonna move towards the
Oh,
last one.
hold on. I kind of like the idea of going with the last one.
Yeah.
That was a really good question.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
That was a good
all
question.
all right,
You
all
went
right.
too far down, you jackass. I
Oh.
love you. Go back up.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, there we go.
I also feel like this will be the quickest, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Would you rather be lost or stranded in the wilderness, clothed but empty-handed, or nude but with a knife and a canteen you would have to fill in the wild? I'd rather be nude.
Yeah, nude with a knife.
Yeah, dude. Nude all day.
100%, dude. Every time.
Have you ever seen the show Naked and
Naked and Afraid?
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Joe Rogan.
I'm wearing wear animal skin.
Dude, yeah, I'll fucking
Oh yeah,
kill
Joe
something.
Rogan.
He
fucking
hosted that
for a while.
When he had
didn't
hair and
he?
it looked really bad.
Yeah.
No
for
way.
a little bit.
He was the
Didn't
first
he?
host, I'm pretty sure.
I had
Yeah.
no idea.
I don't think he hosted it for. He was definitely. I know he was the host of Fear Factor.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Oh, shoot. Is that what I'm thinking
Yeah.
of? Fear Factor?
You
Yeah,
might be
Fear
thinking
Factor.
Fear Factor.
Oh,
I haven't
okay,
seen
yeah.
Naked and Afraid in
Can we all
forever,
agree, though,
so-
when Joe Rogan had hair, it looked really bad?
Dude, actually, I didn't think it looked too bad.
It
It
looked
didn't
super
look
bad.
too bad, but it doesn't look as good as involved.
It doesn't.
He looks-
It doesn't look
That's
like
how
Joe
I'm gonna
Rogan,
say.
but
He doesn't look bad with hair, but he definitely looks better without hair.
I see pictures of him with that hair that he had on Fear Factor, it looks like someone took a Sharpie and drew it in.
Honestly, it looks like somebody like gave him spiky hair, like with
Kind of.
with a Sharpie
Yeah.
on the fucking yearbook.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly it. Where they do like the little wave crests and
Yeah.
they fill that in. Yeah, that's right.
What's your first move? Being naked and afraid with
Oh,
a knife.
I agree
and
with
a
you guys.
fucking-
A knife is just too important.
Yeah, what are you
Get a
doing
fire
first?
going?
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, fire first.
Build
I'm-
a shelter.
I would
I'm
probably
built-
do shelter first.
I'm doing shelter first and then
get
I'm worrying
water.
about
Then
fire.
get
I
water,
would find a close source of water and build shelter near it.
And then once I get water, that's
You don't want to be
purified,
too close.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna get food.
Whoa, I mean,
Yeah, what?
I know. I'm just. I had to
I'm
put it
gonna
out
Close
be
there.
enough.
trapping and hunting at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the-
that's something I would just do.
The thing
I
is,
would
is
just
as
start
soon as
hunting
you
and
find a water source, you know that there's going to be animals around.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That's
if-
the number one thing.
If you're able, and everyone's able to do this, but literally a little box filled with fishing wire, hooks,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah,
That's all you need to catch a fish, really.
Yeah.
It's hard as fuck, but it's true.
yeah. It's not easy at all. No.
Well, that's
You
why
can
I'm like,
make, fishing traps.
you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that would actually
The problem with that is
be your best bet, maybe.
you have to know kind of beforehand how to do it.
Right.
In
Yeah.
most.
And you need to
I-
know what's in the water around you
I have
in
a-
order to catch anything.
Yeah.
Because not everything will go into.
To be
It depends on the trap and what you're trying to catch. You know.
Well, to be fair, Just
Because
throw...
like, you can't throw fucking crab traps out there and try to catch crawfish. 'Cause
Dude, you'd
they're
be
too
surprised. You'd be
Yeah.
fucking surprised
Yeah.
how easy it is to get crawfish.
Oh, I know it's easy to get crawfish, but I'm pretty sure crab traps have wider
Well, no,
wider
yeah.
holes so
I mean,
crawfish fall through.
Yeah. But if you were to take like any general kind of like catching trap and just put it like in the water,
100%.
you'll get something.
It's actually kind of funny that not a lot of people actually really realize that crawfish are in the St. Croix. Like,
There's a ton.
Yeah.
There's so many.
yeah.
They're everywhere around here.
Yeah, they're all over the place. And like, I remember when they fucking brought him to school in like elementary school, and in class they had third grade. I was in Miss Vaca's class.
I was too.
And I can't remember who was in my group. Oh, I think it was Nick and Becca.
Becca
Tangen.
No. It
That's
was
that's not the word.
Becca Breyer, I think.
No, we didn't. Dude, I'm telling you.
Motherfucker.
It was Becca Tangen.
No.
You're name dropping.
That's okay.
No, it's not. Those people didn't consent.
I promise
They
you
didn't
it wasn't
consent.
Becca Tangen, because it was a Becca that was my next door neighbor.
I'm calling bullshit.
I guarantee you, because it was when I lived at the house with Scott when my mom had a boyfriend.
Bullshit.
Okay.
I don't remember.
But no, I
a
remember
lot.
they fucking brought crawfish in, and everybody was terrified to fucking pick up the crawfish.
Yeah.
Everybody was fucking terrified, and I was finally just like, fuck it, I'll do it. And I fucking grabbed it, and I was like, wow, yeah, look at this, I'm holding it.
Jake, are you leaving?
No, I gotta stand up.
And everybody was just like, oh my god, you're amazing, we're naming it after you. And like, everybody made like the biggest fucking deal. And I was just like, it's a fucking crawfish.
If you never picked one up before, it's a little creepy.
That is true.
No,
That is true.
Jake, I see you over there acting like you're a tough son of a bitch.
Dude, it was
You're a
easy to pick
9-year-old kid. You never touched a
They're
crawfish
very
before.
easy to pick up. You just have to know to not fucking go from the front of them.
See, the only thing I have a hard time messing with is snakes. Otherwise, anything else is super
love
easy to me.
snakes.
I hate snakes.
I'll pick up a
Whose
gardener.
snake was around my neck at that party I went to?
No, that was my dick.
That
Your
was
chode ass couldn't do that.
Haley's uncle's snake.
Hey, I ain't Frank.
Oh, is that whose it was?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have that thing anymore.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say I haven't seen it.
Yeah, fuck that.
All right. Couple more would you rathers. Would you rather have to survive against a bear or a Mexican cartel when you owe them money?
Mexican cartel any fucking day.
Mexican cartel, just because I want the chance to prove to myself I could be like the main protagonist and like
100%.
Yeah,
go
we're
no
fucking
country
them
for
up.
old men on those
Yeah, we're
fuckers.
fucking them
And
up.
see,
Yeah.
so here is the thing that I think needs to be clarified within this fucking question. The cartel ain't gonna stop.
Bro,
you know?
I'm fucking John Wick.
That's what I'm thinking.
The cartel is not gonna stop trying to fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Baba Yaga.
So with that being said, is that the same thing with the bear?
I'm actually gonna choose the bear because it's
The smart
you
choice.
survive and you get a badass scar.
Well, and see, the thing is
Yeah, true.
like
true.
there are ways that you could manage around a bear. It'd be expensive to do it. I'm gonna say that.
I don't know, man. You just bring out a 12 gauge. Fuck it.
Depending on the size of that bear, dude, a 12
I'm not
gauge
saying
will only make it
I
mad.
I know. There are definitely some bears out there that can take a few slugs, but that's your best bet.
Yeah, maybe.
Slugs and a shotgun. That's probably.
So
like
you're
the
going
most-
bear, huh?
yeah.
That's the smart choice. I want to acknowledge if we were trying to be smart, that's what I would
Do I
choose.
get a gun with the bear?
Do we have weapons, or is it just as we are right now?
I think it's just the matter of what you can naturally come upon by yourself.
Oh, that
Like-
taking
Well,
cartel.
first of all, you
Oh, okay.
survived the bear attack, so it's like it's gotta get close to you.
So Jake's gonna try to be fucking
John Wick.
John Wick,
John Wick,
and
yep.
he's gonna get killed before the end of the first movie.
No,
And-
because I'm also going to be trying to be John Wick, and we're going to fuck him up as a
Fucking
duo.
Go, dude.
Nah, dude. Nah, this is singles. This ain't a duo situation.
No, we're going co-op.
Well, I guess I'm getting my first dub.
Yeah. Victory Royale, bitches.
All right, one last one. Would you rather be a cowboy, a knight, a pirate, or a samurai?
Cowboy, knight, pirate, samurai.
Samurai.
Cowboy night.
Fuck.
Cowboy.
I can tell you right
yeah.
now, not night. I'm taking that
Cowboy.
one out. Can we get a time frame on the cowboy? What year?
Bro,
1974.
no, we're going.
That's an old fucking cowboy.
we're going Back to the Future. Cowboy.
Back to the Future cowboy. That's
Yeah.
the exact like late 1800s
Yeah.
cowboy.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to say cowboy, but if
Like-
I get to be like
Like we're
top
talking like
pirate-
Wild West cowboy.
You live till you're 25.
I think
You wanna
that's
be
the
a
best
cowboy
description.
pirate?
That's
Fuck,
the best
I'm-
description,
I'm
right? A
overstaying.
Wild West cowboy.
Colin wants to be a cowboy pirate.
I want to. No.
He wants to be
Well,
a
yes,
cowboy
who wouldn't
with
wanna
an
do
eye
that?
patch.
Can I be them all?
He's gonna be Brokeback Mountain over there.
Can I be a cowboy
No.
with an eye patch?
No. Frank with his chode, that's reserved for him.
No, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna be a cowboy with an eye patch that also wields a samurai sword. I win.
I acknowledge you're cheating, but I'm not
That
gonna
should
say
also
you're wrong.
go by
That should
they,
be your
them.
Halloween costume.
I said, do you
Yeah.
also go by they, them?
Trent, you should dress up like that
Yeah, he
for Halloween with
identifies
your
as all
little getup you just described.
Yeah, just
Do all three.
just show up wearing 4 costumes at once.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
Well, it's been a great way to wrap that up.
Yeah. All right. Well, y'all, we love you. I guess we'll catch you next time.
Yeah,
Yes.
for part 2, Colin's coming back.
I will hopefully be back at some point. If I'm invited, I'll gladly come back. And I'll bring more beer. Next time I'll come back, I'll bring a lot of beer. Maybe we could schedule
Some
it for a
Twisted,
night where we
yes.
could.
Hell yeah.
Get a
Well, I
little
mean,
trashed or
we're
something.
we're about to revert back to doing Sundays. So
Oh, are you?
yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, y'all, hit that share, that follow, that like, comment, do all that jazz. We love you.
Yeah.
We'll catch you next time.
Adios, everyone.